Hello dudes, welcome back to Duty's Daggers. It's a very special video today because this knife here sitting out on the table is the most expensive knife I have ever handled. Um, it's it's crazy. So this was sent to me by DNK Knives. Now I was unaware of them until recently, but he reached out to me and asked if I wanted to check out some knives, which was very, very, very cool of him. So I went to check out his site, and he's got a lot of high-quality American-made stuff on there. That seems to be kind of his specialty is American-made stuff. So go check him out. I'll go put a link under the in the description, but it's just dnknives.com is the website. So huge thanks to DNK. I was not expecting to receive something of this caliber. I opened it up on a live stream recently, so I have looked at this already, and just was absolutely blown away. So he sent me this and a few others too, like 3 others. So look out for those in coming videos. But this is really the crown jewel of what he sent me to check out. And no, he did not give this to me. Obviously, this is a loaner. So I'm not going to take this out and cut with it or anything. I'm not going to do the cut test video. So this is really just an overview of the knife. So before we open it up, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. You'll be glad that you did. Follow me on Instagram too, duties_daggers. Let's check it out. So, Heretic knives, made in the USA. Now, I didn't know until recently, but apparently the owner of Heretic Knives is Marfione's son. Marfione is the owner of Microtech. So there's that relation there. Let's open it up. Got a little Velcro deal there. Exemplary design, unparalleled quality. Hereticknives.com. All right. Are you guys ready for this? I don't think you are. Have a change of pants ready. I'll just say that. So here we go. All right, let's just take it out. All right, what side is it? Hang on, let's see. Okay, there we go. Here we go. Holy crap, dude. This is the Heretic Medusa. Blackwashed Tanto blade with DLC titanium frame. And this material right here is actually stingray skin. Oh my god. We have those stingray skin inlays on both sides. This is full DLC titanium. And let Floki out of the room. He's going to keep whining if I don't. So just look at this for 2 seconds. Okay. We need to really take this in here. I'm going to flip it in just a second. Or, yeah, I'm going to push the button in just a second. This is an auto, side opening auto. I don't know what material the button is, but it's something special. It's got like these little wavy kind of different colors in there. I'm not sure what that is made of. So this is full polished DLC titanium. Just looks fantastic. Blue anodized titanium backspacer clip hardware. Look at that pivot. Just really intricate machined pivot. Love these big T8 body screws. This is a ball clip, one of these ball bearing clips. And this stingray skin, man, this stuff is really nice. It looks like it might feel kind of like the grip tape kind of stuff, but it's not. It's way, way better. I hate that grip tape stuff. It's like too grippy. It's like having sandpaper in your pocket. This is grippy, but it's also like smooth at the same time. It just feels really nice, and it looks amazing. And if you look closely, you can see like there's like tinier bubbles around these larger kind of bubbles. It just looks really, really nice. Both sides, we have a larger one and then a smaller one right here. There's nothing directly under the clip, which is perfect. Jumps on the backspacer, lanyard area. All right. Now, the sound this makes when I push the button is absolutely incredible. Here we go. Look at this freaking thing, man. Oh, freak. This is a tanto, but it's a really, I think, excellently done tanto. It's like a kind of more of a subtle tanto. You can see the point where it transitions is right there, but it's slight. It is slight. Nice measurement behind the edge. I love this big fat swedge up here. Oh my god. Medusa, it's numbered 95 USA. Other side of the blade, completely free of any branding. Blade steel, L-Max. Very nicely done sharpening choil too. Very nice. Now, the way this thing fills out your hand is extremely comfortable. It almost feels like it's gripping your hand back. The way that it's kind of like curved down a little bit. We have these jimping on these two kind of finger grooves. It's not like sharp jimping, but it's the kind of jimping that just makes you feel locked in. And then we have this jimping up here, a little bit on the scales and then on the spine. Oh my god, dude. It's such a locked in, amazing feeling. And it's such a thick handle too, that the way that it fills out your hand is amazing. Really, really amazing. This is a $980 knife. So I'm sure there's been a few people that have bought this knife and used it for work. I'm sure that's probably happened. I think the majority of people that buy this are either keeping it nice and pretty or just kind of light using it, would be my guess, but I don't know. I would have a hard time using this thing knowing that it was this expensive. But it is absolutely a very tough working tool. I do know that. Let me fire it again. It fires very hard. Now look at these stop pins back there. They're big, they're beefy, they're anodized blue to match, which is really nice. And I've never handled a side opening automatic knife in titanium ever before. They're usually aluminum, right? Most of at least the base Protecs are all aluminum frames, you know. Yeah, every automatic knife I've handled, actually, even OTFs, have all been aluminum. So to have an automatic in titanium is a completely different feeling. It's heavier, obviously, than aluminum. It's way more solid feeling, and just the sound that we get when that slams against the stop pin is very satisfying and just music to my ears. It's a different sound than if this was aluminum. You can see my whole arm shake. It's firing very hard. And let me tell you something. This lockup, zero movement in any direction. Absolutely zero. And I'm cranking on it. Zero. That's impressive. That's impressive. Everything about this knife is very impressive. They do make less expensive versions of this. I think the cheapest one I could find was about $400, and I think it was like a carbon fiber handle skills, I believe, without inlays. Same knife, but you know, just carbon fiber handles, and that was about $400. It might have been like some kind of nice, like kind of cool carbon fiber, like camo carbon or something like that. But no matter how you slice it or which version you get, this is an expensive knife. This is a very expensive knife. Yeah. Apparently there's a manual version too. which is kind of cool because then you'd be able to use this this slot for the reverse flick, and it really is in a perfect spot too. It's like right where you want it to be for reverse flicking. I would be curious to see. I didn't look up to see how much the manual versions were. Um, but man, holy shit, dude. I'm just, I'm blown away with this thing, man. It's really something. I didn't even know that stingray skin was a material used in knife making sometimes. I didn't even know that was a thing. But it makes sense. It really does because it's it's grippy and it looks amazing. Um, yeah, gosh. The inlays are done so perfectly too. There's no gaps anywhere. Um, this hardware is completely flush with the surface. Nice milled titanium clip. I actually haven't even tried putting this in my pocket with this ball titanium ball bearing pocket clip. I've never owned a knife with this kind of clip. I know some people don't like them. In fact, let me try putting it in my pocket really quick here. Oh yeah, that's no problem at all. In and out very easily. But I'm not wearing my Carhartts. I don't know with a thicker seam if it would still be that easy. I'm not sure. Um, but it certainly looks nice. I like the way that the clip kind of follows this line back here. Very well integrated clip. Yeah. Let's do some quick size comparisons. Give you an idea of how big it is. It's not huge. I would call it a medium-sized knife, but it's a very chunky, stout knife, which I I just love. CJRB Echo. Let's throw that out there. Cold Steel 8015. So yeah, definitely a medium-sized knife. I get a full grip on it easily with my sized hands. And even if you had larger hands than I do, you still have got a little bit extra back there. So this knife should fit most hands. Another auto, the axial gear shift. And let's do the SOS knives. Oops. Huh. This knife has been doing that occasionally since my torture testing. If you didn't know, me and Dina did major torture testing on this knife. This is the SOS knives OTF, and I hammered this like a nail through a 2x4. I hammered it literally through a 2x4, and after that, it got kind of jammed up in here. I took it apart and put it back together, cleaned it out, and it works, but once in a while it just, see like right there, it fails. So I'm not sure why that's happening, but it is pretty impressive considering that I hammered it through a 2x4 that it's even working at all. So anyways, there you go. Some autos for you. Shift, great auto. I started to get a little bit of a twang on the opening though. You guys know that kind of like spring sound? You can hear the spring kind of twang in there. I don't think the mic's going to pick it up. But if you know a way to get rid of that, let me know in the comments. I don't know if I need to like lube it up in there or what. It's not the end of the world. It's just, I kind of wish it didn't make this sound, you know? So anyways. There it is. I thought you guys might enjoy seeing this. Again, this is a very expensive knife, $980. Most expensive knife I've handled. Now, the most expensive knife in my collection, if you count all of the modding and stuff I've done to it, is my Hinderer XM18. This is my most expensive knife. This knife, the base price is $425, and I added this $200 textured titanium scale. This is a real Hinderer scale, not a knockoff or a third party. Hinderer scale, which is a lot for a scale. Yeah, it's a lot. I got some blue hardware, blue titanium hardware, the spacers and the nuts and the LBS, lock bar stabilizer. And I got this Rick's Special Project, is what they call these, filler tab, which there are they're very rare. There's not many of those at all. And I got a regrind done on this blade from BGM Knives. This used to be a Spanto, actually, but he ground that out into just a regular drop point. 13 thousandths behind the edge. Holy shit, man. I absolutely love this thing. It slices. It's very comfortable. It's a Hinderer. It's S45VN, USA made. I freaking love this knife. Now, with all those mods, let me think here. 425, 6. We're nearing $700 with everything I've done to this Hinderer. Now, I've done that slowly over time. I didn't do it all at once, obviously. But that is still not as expensive as this knife right here, which is nuts, man. Nuts. This thing is gnarly expensive. Anyways, let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you could afford it, would you buy this? If I could afford it, you know, well, I don't know, it's kind of it's a hard thing to kind of quantify. You know, if I was a millionaire, I would probably buy this, you know. Yeah, I would for sure. I mean, this is freaking badass as hell, dude. You kidding me? Oh, gosh. I think this would cut really well, too. But, sadly, I will never know. Thanks for watching, guys. That was fun. Check out DNK Knives. See what they got over there. I'll link them down below. And big thanks again for letting me check this out. And that's it. Please like the video before you head out. I'd appreciate it. And I will see you next time.